and today we're reacting to top 10 weirdest addictions of all time. I do not own anything in this video, so let's just start here. Drinking blood.
Weirdest addictions of all time. Number 10, drinking blood. In 2011, a Texan named Lyle Bensley made headlines after he broke into a woman's apartment and bit through her neck. The woman escaped the blood binger and called the police, who later arrested Lyle. Lyle's defense was that he was a centuries-old vampire who desperately craved human blood. And while he may be an extreme example, there are plenty of other people also compelled to suck the lifeblood out of people. California resident Michelle has been drinking blood since she was a teenager, and over the years has become so addicted that she now drinks a liter a day. In total, Michelle estimates she has drunk 4,500 liters of blood, enough to fill 23 bathtubs. She mostly has to use cow and pig blood. Michelle drinks the human stuff whenever she can. Strange as it may seem, Michelle has convinced several close friends to let her feed directly from them. Blood drinkers claim to feel healthy after knocking back some human juice. But doctors disagree. In high enough doses, blood's iron-rich nature means drinking it can cause severe liver damage, flooding of the lungs, and, ironically, low blood pressure.
Low blood.
Number 9, bathing in bleach. Who doesn't love a nice relaxing soak at the end of a hard day? But while most of us may not add anything more exciting to our tubs than a splash of bubble bath or maybe even a bath bomb, one woman has a more intense addition. Bleach. In 2011, Alabama resident Gloria appeared on TLC's My Strange Addiction. On the reality show, she admitted that she feels a need to add a dose of bleach to her daily baths. She even works through 1,000 liters of the liquid a year. Apparently, the addiction started as a bizarre pregnancy craving. But while most expectant mothers just eat like stoners for 9 months, Gloria started pouring bleach into sheets of toilet paper and eating them. Doctors later convinced her that chowing down on bleach might be, a bad idea. After all, taking in bleach can cause severe damage to the intestines. That's when Gloria switched to taking a dunk in the stuff, and she hasn't stopped since. So far, Gloria has avoided any ill effects for her compulsion, though her eyes do go red after a while. But addictions do have a tendency to grow out of control, and it was only a couple of years ago when a woman trying to burn off eczema put too much bleach in her bath, and ended up severely scalding 98% of her body.
Oh my god.
Number 8, breast implants.
Who hasn't heard of this?
The person in this photo is Lacey Wild. Notice anything weird about her? Anything at all? Yes, as you might be able to tell, Lacey has had 36 operations to make her breasts bigger. She currently has around 2 liters of saline in each breast. That's as much liquid as a 6-pack of soda in each boob. And Miss Wild doesn't want to stop there. She aspires to one day have the biggest breasts in the entire world, which would mean sporting boobs almost 2 meters in circumference. I just feel bad for the guy who gets winded trying to motorboat her. When not shoving silicone into her top half, Lacey survives as a B-movie actress. She's appeared in such modern classics as Dr. Ice and Blonde Squad, but she has struggled to be taken seriously as an actress. That's why she has also decided to become a ghost-hunting psychic, actually called Ghost Busty. No joke. Number 7, attending funerals. Generally speaking, funerals aren't supposed to be a great time, but clearly no one gave Louis Scarici the memo. Ever since his father's death in 1983, the Brazilian has attended every funeral in the city of Patatis. Claiming to be addicted to the smell of dead bodies, Louis checks the newspaper every morning to see if anyone has died. If there's no funeral information to be found, Scarici will even go as far as to ring up nearby hospitals and ask if anyone has died. This isn't just a part-time hobby either. Scarici spends so much time finding and attending funerals that he's had to quit his job to feed his addiction. Some people predict that Louis may have attended as many as 2,000 funerals. Unsurprisingly, reactions to Louis's surprise funeral appearances have been mixed. Some find his uninvited presence uncomfortable, while others think of him as a local celebrity. But the more superstitious town people believe that Louis's appearance at every local funeral mean he's the angel of death. Angel of death or not, turning up to funerals to smell dead bodies is a strange pastime.
So sweet. You almost ready?
Yeah.
Number 6, eating glass. There are some pretty weird diets out there. But while some people want you to eat like babies, and some people want you to eat like cavemen, I think we can all agree that you shouldn't eat like Josh here. That's because Josh is addicted to chowing down on glass. Yes, literal glass. Describing the feeling he gets while eating it as warm and tingly, Josh has been guzzling on glass since 2007. In fact, by 2011, he'd already eaten 100 champagne flutes and a dozen wine glasses, and those aren't even his favorites. According to Josh, the best glass-based treat is a light bulb, which is thin and easy to chew. Perhaps that's why Josh has eaten a staggering 250 light
God.
bulbs since he started. Fortunately, Josh has started to cut back on the glass guzzling. After visiting a doctor in 2011, he learned that, surprise, surprise, necking thousands of knife-like shards is actually bad for you. Apart from the risk of slicing your mouth open while chewing, the human body can't digest glass, and trying to do so is a great way to tear up your insides. Since then, he's been working to cut down on his glass compulsion, only eating it 10 times since. Which, you know, is still 10 times more than anyone should be eating glass, but
You
it's
shouldn't
not.
even be eating glass.
Number 5. Balloons.
Balloons.
There's really no way to lead into a story this crazy, so we're just gonna have to say it. This dude has sex with balloons. That's right. Julius here is a 62-year-old balloonatic and has been sexually interested in inflatables since he was 12. Julius's balloon loving may seem like a harmless, if bizarre, fetish, but his family fear Julius's total obsession with the flying rubber balls has also become a kind of addiction. After all, he does have over 50,000 inflated balloons around his house, and he claims to have a special connection with all of them. As if that wasn't crazy enough, Julius also rescues balloons from public places if he fears they're going to be popped. Although, if I were a balloon, I'd be much happier popped than living
Nothing
with a
up
grandpa.
there.
Wow.
Number 4. Weird eating. We've already talked about a guy who gets his munchies from light bulbs, but he isn't the only person with bizarre dietary demands. Take Stanislava Montvillini, for example. A Lithuanian woman eats dirt. Collecting the soil
That
in
ain't
the
that
bucket,
bad.
she chomps through about 2 kilograms of it a day.
I mean,
Stanislava
if there
now
wasn't
eats
ever
almost
food in the
only
world,
dirt,
I'd probably eat
ordering
dirt.
other meals because she no longer finds them to her taste. Doctors warn that this extremely limited diet could lead to Stanislava becoming malnourished and even dying. And she's not alone. Montvillini is just one of the many people who suffers from pica, a mental disability that causes people to become addicted to eating inedible objects. These vary from the strange, like toilet paper and wood,
Who hasn't
to the
eaten
downright
dirt?
dangerous, like nails and
When I was a
grease.
kid, I used to
One woman
eat
in
paper.
2014 even started compulsively mixing her late husband's ashes into her meals and eating them. Apart from odd, this compulsion is
Wow.
actually dangerous, as the chemicals used to embalm bodies before cremation can cause hallucinations and psychosis. Thankfully, the widow has now been checked into a mental hospital.
Wow.
Number 3. Tanning.
What's wrong with
It's fair
tanning?
to say that Trisha Paytas has lived an interesting life. Miss Paytas started as a stripper at the age of 18, before becoming a YouTube and reality show star. She also appeared in a music video with Eminem and Amy Winehouse. Oh, and plus she's also a black belt in Taekwondo. But the
Huh.
strangest part of Trisha's life is still the time she spent addicted to tanning beds. Starting at just the age of 14, when her mother bought her 40 tanning sessions for her birthday. Trisha spent years as a compulsive tanner, or as she puts it, tannorexic. By the time she was 24, Trisha was visiting tanning beds at least once a day, and had already blown $50,000 on trips to the blue cancer beds. Speaking of
Wow.
cancer, Trisha once claimed that even catching skin cancer wouldn't be enough to stop her from going to the tanning booths. Thankfully, she
Wow.
changed her mind on that, and looked much more normal during her recent appearance on Celebrity Big Brother. Number 2. Coffee enemas.
Coffee
As addictions
enemas.
go,
Oh, I've heard of
coffee is a
this.
pretty common one. But while you and I stick to
Get
pouring the
up.
black stuff into our mouths, Mike and Tarina
I'm
Elliott
watching something.
just a little bit further. The Floridan couple are
Watching
self-professed addicts of coffee enemas. That's right, they pour coffee up their arses. The Elliots enjoy their backdoor caffeine trips every day, sometimes multiple
That's
times.
not funny, that's
and this isn't
weird.
just a small part of their daily routine either. The couple spends 5 hours a day preparing and administrating each other's enemas. This multi-hour addiction has forced both Trina and Mike to quit their old jobs and work from home. Although the Elliots have avoided harm so far, doctors warn butt-chugging coffee can lead to dehydration, internal burns, and heart attacks. Still, better than taking out a second loan just to get a drink at Starbucks. And number 1,
Wow.
diapers. For most people, dealing with dirty diapers is
Diapers?
the worst part of having a baby. Well, that and the screaming, and the messy eating, and the constant looking after them. God, babies really do suck.
No.
Anyway, the point is, for any normal person, diapers are a chore. But for New Yorker and new mother Keisha, they're a treat. That's
What?
because Keisha is addicted to smelling and chewing on pee-filled diapers.
Ew.
So far, she's worked her way through 25,000 soiled nappies, and prefers them heavier and more full of urine. This dirty
Blech.
dependency started 2 years before Keisha even gave birth, meaning she had to ask for diapers from other parents to get her fix. Since then, she's been sucking diapers
Ooh.
around the house, while cooking, and even while out in public. She's not suffered any negative health side effects, but friends have started to feel uncomfortable coming over to her house, and who could blame them? While Keisha obviously
Cameron.
has no problem with
What?
bizarre addiction,
What the fuck?
her fiancé Jerome does.
What do you mean?
obviously.
Get your sweatshirt
Jerome
on
has
and your
tried to
shoes
stop
right now.
Keisha's habit before,
Alright.
often hiding her diapers in the bin, but it always continues through the trash to get them back. So, those are the 10
Alright.
weirdest addictions of all time.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, catch you on my next video. Bye.